It has been a brutal couple of years in terms of musician and celebrity deaths, and a lot of whom are heroes of mine, people like David Bowie or Prince or Chris Squire, Keith Emerson and Greg Lake, and all these amazing musicians that we grew up with. But then there's been a lot of people that are my contemporaries or my friends. I mean, even just last month I lost one of my dear friends in an automobile accident. And it makes you realize how precious life is. And I mean, I have it right here, tattooed on my arm, Carpe Diem. I'll tell you the quick story about that. It was November 16th, 1984, and I was a senior in high school, and a teacher in class was giving a lesson about Carpe Diem, seize the day, and he was saying basically how life could change at any moment. Appreciate life while you have it. And the teacher gave this lesson, and he said, look, when you get home tonight, give your mom and your dad a hug and a kiss, tell them you love them, because you never know. And I got home that night, and I was getting ready to go out with my friends, and my mom was getting ready to get on a plane to go to Atlantic City. And I was running out the door with my friends, and then I remembered the Carpe Diem lesson. I turned around, came back in the house, and gave my mom a big hug and a kiss, and told her I loved her. And she was like taken aback, like, wow, that's nice. Where'd that come from? I was like, I just want you to know I love you. And that was the last time I ever saw her, because she was killed in a plane crash that night on her way to Atlantic City. And that's why I have this tattooed here, And these last couple of years with losing so many heroes and friends, it just drives that lesson home. You never know when it's your time, or even more importantly, when it's somebody else's time. I just heard somebody say this, when my friend David Z just died last month. At his funeral, his brother said something that was really profound, and I loved it. And he said, rather than spending each day like it's your last day on earth, spend each day like it's somebody you love's last day on earth. And that completely changes the way that you think about things, to appreciate every day, not only for yourself, but because somebody you love may not be here tomorrow, and that's even more important. That's the life lesson, I guess, for me, that I live by, or I try to live by. I try to not only appreciate the people in my life, but appreciate the time I have on earth to do things, and that's why I want to make as much music as I can and play with as many different people as I can. And I love my wife and my daughter and my son and my dog, and we only have today. You can't change yesterday. You can't predict tomorrow. There's only the here and now.
If I only had a week to live,